When you look at the wide receiving room, and I know you've done your analysis and projections, what do you see when you look at wide receiver here?
Well, obviously the big question's Amari Cooper. I'm pretty confident they'll get something done with him. They know how important he is, and I would think that they would get something done before training camp. I don't think they want something to fester. There's big fines for every day you miss. I think it's somewhere around 50,000 a day. He just seems like not the type of guy to hold out, but I think that they'll get something done. But with that said, he's the key because, I mean, you got Jerry Judy, who was probably your biggest offseason move, but you signed him to an extension based on potential. He didn't really have a breakout year, in my opinion, with the Broncos. So they signed him to get ahead of the market and on his potential. They like what they see of his skill set in this choice route, yards after catch type of offense. And so, and Elijah Moore, you hope he builds on last year. It was his best year in the NFL, but still maybe wasn't a breakout year all the way around. Beyond that, you got Cedric Tillman. You're really hoping he becomes, if not the third receiver, your fourth. They like him a lot. And then you have guys like David Bell and this year's draft pick, Jamari
Thrash.
Thrash,
Mm-hmm.
battling for that fifth spot. So I still would like, wouldn't mind seeing a veteran that's been there, done that coming in. And I think after they get to training camp, you might see that if they don't feel like, what they have on the rosters ready to make an instant impact. There's not a lot of guys out there, but there's some, late 20s, early 30s guys you could bring in on a 1 year. I know Michael Thomas is still available, former Ohio State Buckeye who has been injured the last few years, but what's it hurt, to bring somebody like that in? But I know they want to see what they have in the young guys. So I think the key is Amari Cooper, but you really need to get something behind him. So teams just can't shut down Cooper, and make Judy or Moore or whoever Tillman, beat him.